you, sir. My goodness, it's good to see you.
I like what you've done to the place here. This is
Isn't it great? I came out and I was like, it looks like we're in the inside of a trash bag, but
a beautiful trash bag.
It blocks the wind, and hopefully it'll retain some of the heat here in a little while. So,
well, you're a brave soul. You're a brave soul.
It's my team. My team probably all is like, who the heck put Lauren in charge? Because why are we out here? But yeah, they were like, maybe consider, and I was like, nope, we're gonna do it.
I don't see how their fingers are working on slide controls and stuff. I mean, it's cold, but you know, when we get a cold snap like this and we're all griping in our houses that we can't get warm, you know, and you're cranking things up, and then you think about those that have no roof over their head. And I think of you guys, and it's like, thank God for the Winchester Rescue Mission.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I appreciate that. Yeah. This event is, I mean, we hold it for 24 hours, and there's, I mentioned earlier, there's like 13 other rescue missions that are doing that, and we hold it outside, not to, you know, really begin to compare to, you know, the elements that individuals who are experiencing homelessness face, but just, you know, the work that we do is really difficult and really challenging, and it's that much more challenging for people who are actually experiencing it. So my heart breaks every time we, you know, if we're at capacity and we have to turn somebody away. But I am grateful, you know, that Watts is operating, and they have, you know, the beds and the capacity that they have as well. So, just so grateful for it. Grateful for your support as well and all that you do. Wow. And tell us, I met you at the Alamo down in Stevens City a little while ago. So tell us about that event and how it went, and how kind of you got involved with, and this is a big question, what that event was, how you got involved with that, and kind of how Chain of Checks kind of evolved.
I was out cutting wood. True story. At night,
I was like,
in front of my cabin. It was 1986, and I was thinking, you know, it's neat to connect with your radio listeners. You don't see them, but what would be a tangible way to connect with them at Christmas time? And I thought, what about if they sent us Christmas cards and we decorate the studio? And then I thought, what about if they put a $1 check in there and we'd literally hang a chain of $1 checks? And that first year, the money went to CCAP for blankets and heating oil, $2,800. And anyway, it just kept going, and it grew and it grew and it grew. And Winchester Rescue Mission has been the beneficiary over the years. At the Alamo on December the 7th, we had two fundraiser movies, thanks to the Naranjus Management Corporation. And so we raised money that way. We had a face-a-thon. We had a Facebook Live. You were one of our guests. Did a great job. And if I might say, I don't want to embarrass you, but we had a chance to sit down and talk before you went on.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, I tried social work right out of college, and I burned out because I took everybody's problems home. And I always admire social workers and people, you know, like what you do here at the Rescue Mission. And I ask you, you know, how do you do this? And you were very humble, and you gave credit not only to your God, but also to, you said, your rock stars, your team here.
Team of rock stars.
You are surrounded by rock stars, and the community believes so much in what you do. So we're appreciative, but just appreciate you and what you do, and you hang in there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I mean that wholeheartedly. There's a couple of our staff that are behind our audio visual. We've got some staff who are inside now. And really, I think it's such a calling, and really just such a privilege to be able to work with these guys every day. So
in previous conversations on the bench, I brought Brandon coffee, but I've got something. It's not coffee, but I've got something that'll warm you up. But you were one of our recipients for the Chain of Checks, and that $5,000. Maybe share with us what you're going to be doing with that $5,000.
Yeah, well, thanks, Barry, so much. We appreciate just all the work that you and your team did to help get us this. So this year, our Chain of Checks funds will be going towards our Valley Avenue project, and this will actually be going directly towards the mattresses and the bed frames that need to be purchased for our emergency shelter. So, and we haven't talked about really that yet because we've been back back to back to back with people here. But at Valley Avenue, that's a new project. We're under construction with that, and there we'll be able to have capacity for around 25 individuals for emergency shelter. So the funds that were raised for this go directly towards quite literally safe sleeping spaces for individuals who are experiencing homelessness, who just need a warm place to stay. So we're so grateful for it.
Well,
so
absolutely.
Grateful.
We're grateful for you and to all of your team.
Yep.
Keep up the great work.
I
We love
appreciate
you
it,
guys.
sir. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Appreciate that.